How Japan taught me that less is actually more. All right, guys, so I want to start this video by talking about this culture of indulgence that we're kind of used to in America, and how living overseas has actually taught me that, in a way, quality is a bit more important than quantity. But I'm not going to let me tell it. I'm going to let Candace Owens tell you, okay? And this is amazing, because if you had asked me about 3 years ago, I thought Candace Owens, I could not stand her. I thought she was just someone that just whatever. But I just find myself just kind of agreeing more and more with some of her social points. Political, that we can go somewhere else with that, but just some of her social takes. So I want you guys to listen to, I want you to listen to her, and I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to show you this video in the back, in the ground, so you can watch this while she's talking, okay? So let's take a listen to Candace Owens. Take a listen to Candace Owens while we're watching this video in the bottom, okay?
In any capacity. So I wanted to really think about what it meant that America, we really are just considered an indulgent culture. We just more, excess. We like wealth, we like money, and maybe that is the result of living in a free market capitalist society, and definitely as a result of being a society that glorifies Hollywood so much, right? This is the result of all of those things. But I want to look around and sort of examine where we are seeing this. And it brings me to the cultural topic of the day, which is Lizzo, right? Lizzo, to me, is so emblematic of this more society that we live in. In fact, she might be the first artist to say, I am unbelievably fat, and being fat is delicious. You should all want to be like me and be more fat. It's amazing. Look at my lifestyle. I'm half naked standing in front of a private plane. There are photos of her actually doing that. I'm half naked on the sidelines at basketball games, but I'm in the front row. I'm wealthy, I'm fabulous, and I'm fat, and I'm happy, and you should aspire to this too. And people applaud her all the time. I guess they love it. I don't know. People want more of this lack of substance is what it really is. But give us more Lizzo, give us more fat. And the company Instacart has decided to make her the face. Ready? Hear it.
Okay, so what she's talking about here is just how we, in America in particular, we live in a culture that basically explains how more is better. And so we get used to this idea that you just want more. You want more cheese, more meat, more size, and getting more is a way of evaluating value. And this was kind of a way that I thought before I came here. When I would go to a restaurant, I would always think that I want to have enough that I can take home. I would always judge the quality of the restaurant based on how much food they gave me. The size portion was more important than the actual taste or the value, right? If you haven't seen I'm not going to play the whole commercial, but if you haven't seen the commercial, here, take a look at Lizzo's commercial for Instacart.
Is a recent commercial that they came out featuring Lizzo.
What am I gonna get? Ooh, cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry ice cream? With sprinkles? And maybe a baguette. And a French boy. Bonjour. Ooh la la, baby. You know what I need? Bath bombs. Bombs away!
Okay, so we're seeing basically how Instacart is going to let you order whatever you like. And so you can see by looking at the video, she's basically ordering whatever she wants. And I want to listen to the end of this. I want you to listen to how well this is summed up, okay? Okay, that's the end of the commercial. I want to listen to how well...
There it is.
Listen to how well Candace Owens surmises this, okay?
Lizzo sitting in a bathtub ordering everything that her heart could possibly desire, putting Takis in her Instacart, surrounded by food and fairies and just luxury, because why not, right? Why don't we want Lizzo in a bathtub ordering a bunch of stuff? This is America. More, more, more. Excess, excess, excess. And of course, nobody wants to tell you the truth. Here's the truth. You cannot let somebody lead you to believe that Lizzo is a happy individual, right? She is clinically obese. Do you know how exhausting it must be to carry around that weight all day?
Okay, we'll stop it there. But the point I wanted to make was that if you are in the culture that basically teaches you that more is better, getting more is better, more fat, more French fries, more size, bigger portions, bigger drink, you kind of learn to think that size, the amount, is what's most important. And one of the things that I've learned being in Japan is that that's simply just not the case. It's just not. In actuality, it's quality that's better. And I want to show you, we're going to go a whole different place, but I'm going to go back to Anthony Bourdain. This is Anthony Bourdain eating soba noodles in Japan. And it's super simple, incredibly simple, but extremely complex dish. And the greatness in eating soba is in its simplicity. Listen to just how he gushes over eating this simple yet incredible Japanese food.
Each aspect of the process of making soba affects the outcome. The movements of a soba master are exacting.
Was it good for you? It was good for me. That is just about the coolest thing ever.
It's boiled for a minute, then shocked in ice water to arrest the cooking process. It may seem to the uninitiated that soba is just a simple noodle, often served cold, plain, and undressed. But no, friends, no. Soba is divine. Soba, good soba, is one of the best damn things there is.
Man. Oh, man. That was ridiculously good.
Supple, luxurious beyond belief, with an indescribable buckwheat flavor, unreproducible by any but a master of the form.
Okay, so let you guys take a look at, this is soba. This is a food from Japan, which is incredibly simple food, but it's incredibly filling, it's delicious, and the value of soba is not in how much you're getting, it's in appreciating what went into the noodle and the focus on things like texture and firmness and how it feels on your palate, and the combination of that with the sauce and a little bit of wasabi and something that's so simple. And I'll let you look at just the presentation of soba so you can see what a soba plate looks like. This is basically a simple presentation of it, and you can see how simple a food it is. And this is kind of a microcosm for one of the things I learned being overseas, is that it's not necessarily about how much food you're getting, about how much you're getting. It's about how the quality, the experience. It's not about, I want to get as much as I could possibly get. It's about the quality of not just the experience, but quality of life. And so I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to remind my brothers watching this video that one of the things that you're going to get a chance to see is that food is a kind of ritual in most of the world. And that's one of the things about American culture that I think that we've kind of lost with the fast food, in and out culture, eating with your hands, eating in the car, is that not just food, but in this case, food in particular, food is a part of the culture. And that part of the culture matters because you're basically taking a 10, 15, 20, 25 minute part of your day, and that is becoming not just stuff your face with food, but appreciating culture and the commune of people sitting together. So I'm not saying that Japan or any other country has it perfect, but what it did was it reminded me that there's a way of looking at not just food, but life in a way that's not judged by quantity. And so guys, with that, I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and I'm going to keep coming out with videos. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.